Hey guys, it's David. How's everybody today? Today I'm going to talk about my top 10 favorite movies of all time. These are the movies that growing up really influenced me to pursue filmmaking, acting, and all that other stuff. So let's get right into it. Starting with number 10, my all time favorite number 10, the original King Kong, 1933. This is one of the greatest movies ever made. Can you see it? The 1933. I also love the 1976 version with Jessica Lange and Jeff Bridges. That was a great one. What else was that? Peter Jackson's King Kong. That was pretty good. And also lately the Kong Skull Island. That was really well done. But yeah, this is a really great movie. I love this one. Number nine, James Bond. I would have to say, there's a lot of Bonds. My favorite, Sean Connery. This movie, Thunderball, is my all-time favorite. Now, I go back and forth between Thunderball or From Russia with Love. I love From Russia with Love, especially Robert Shaw's performance, but Thunderball, the underwater sequences in this movie is just absolutely amazing. Love Thunderball. Number eight, one of the greatest comedies ever made. It's a mad, 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 mad world. This movie, directed by Stanley Kramer, who did the movies with Sidney Poitier, The Defiant Ones, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. This is one of my favorite, all-time favorite movies. If you've never seen this movie, take a moment, check this out. This is a laugh riot. Really funny movie. Where am I? That was number eight. This is one of my favorite movies, Black Sunday. Black Sunday. If you've never seen this movie, check this movie out. It came out in 1977. It stars Robert Shaw and Bruce Dern as a Vietnam vet who decides to put out a hit on the president of the U.S. At the Super Bowl. This is actually based on a novel by Thomas Harris, who wrote Silence of the Lambs. But this was like one of his first big hits, Black Sunday. It's actually coming out on Blu-ray at the end of this month, March. So I'm looking forward to getting that on Blu-ray because this is the DVD version. Great, great, great movie. That's number seven. Number six, The Deep. This is The Deep. This is kind of like the reason I love this movie. Also, Robert Shaw is in it. This was based on the second novel by Peter Benchley, who wrote Jaws, the novel. And he also wrote the screenplay for this film. This is Nick Nolte's first big screen movie. If you've never seen The Deep, amazing movie. Check it out. All right. So getting into number five. This video is really quick. If you guys have any comments, leave it in the comments. Number five. This is Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Mr. Steven Spielberg. This was the movie he did after Jaws. This is one of the greatest sci-fi movies of all time. This was released in 1977. When it first came out, the movie that everyone was talking about that summer was Star Wars. Star Wars was great, but this is the movie that I loved. I saw this maybe about 6-7 times in the movie theater. This is an amazing, amazing movie. And to really experience this movie, you have to see it on the big screen. Close Encounters of the Third Kind is amazing. Another movie that came out in 77 that got a lot of backlash because of the whole disco sucks craze was Saturday Night Fever. To me, this is John Travolta's best performance. He was still on the TV show Welcome Back, Kotter. So this was his big screen debut. He was actually in the movie Carrie, which was amazing. But Saturday Night Fever, his performance, he was nominated for Best Actor, Academy Award. His best performance. This movie will probably never get made today. I'm not talking about the dance sequences, the disco and all that. Just the story and the characters. This movie will never get made today because of everyone being so afraid of who knows what. But this is a great movie. Number three, the greatest horror film of all time, The Exorcist. The Exorcist is a great movie. This was released in 1973. I know a lot of people, today's audience says, the kids today, they laugh when they see it. It's not scary to them. But when this movie came out in 73, people were passing out in the theater and all that. all that crazy stuff. But this movie, The Exorcist, is a great movie. I see they're doing a remake. They shouldn't, but this movie is classic. Number 2, I just realized something. All these movies up until now go up to like 1977. They go from the 60s into the 70s up to like 1977. The next one I'm going to show you is, oh wow, this movie, Raging Bull. Martin Scorsese's Raging Bull with Robert De Niro, won Best Actor as Jake LaMotta. This came out in 1980. This movie is just brilliant. Just everything about it, the acting, Scorsese's direction. He should have won Best Director. They should have won Best Picture. Ordinary People won that year. No one ever talks about Ordinary People. This movie right here is the absolute greatest movie. My number 1 movie that I'm about to show you, which a lot of you know about already, but if this didn't exist, this my number 1 that I'm about to show you, this would have been my number 1 favorite movie of all time. This movie is amazing. And now we get to number 1. This is no surprise, all my friends. Yes, Steven Spielberg's Jaws, based on Peter Benchley's novel. This is the greatest fucking movie ever made. And that's it. Not one of my opinion, the greatest motherfucking movie ever made. This movie right here. This is the movie that influenced me. I met Spielberg last year, and it was like the best experience ever. Jaws. I'm not even going to talk about it because if you follow my channel, you'll see I have a video on my Jaws collection and all of that. Jaws is the best. So that's it for today. If you guys have any comments, you have your top 10 favorite, let me know in the comments. All right, guys? See you later. Bye.